You're probably wondering why I called you all here today.
Yeah, I was actually kind of curious.
Well, I called you here today because, well, Hunter's in a lot of trouble.
Are you just realizing that now?
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Hunter's been in trouble for years.
Yeah, I mean, haven't you seen all the pictures on Twitter?
It's not
Twitter?
looking good, Joe.
It's the passages of time, Joe. Yeah, well, anyways, what the hell am I going to do?
Can't you call in a favor?
Yeah, it's always good to call in a favor.
Yeah, but I think I'm all out of favors. Well, maybe you could create a favor.
Yeah, so politicians can always create a favor.
They can?
Yep, I've created a few favors in my lifetime.
Oh, man, that's a great idea. But it's been a long time since I had to create a favor. I'm gonna need some help. Kamala, you got any ideas?
The passages of time.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means. Nancy?
You could, never mind.
What? Yeah, Nancy, what is it?
Well, it involves Trump.
Trump? Oh, man, I hate that guy.
Oh, I hate Trump too. And I'm a Republican. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I can't stand Trump. He screwed up America.
Yeah, but I miss him. He's just so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Wait, what? What did you say, Nancy?
Nothing.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
What? What is going on, Reload Crew? We are back, man. We are back.
About time. Damn.
We made it back to the channel. Been gone for 2 weeks. Not really, though. We didn't stop going, guys. Just want to put this out there. We kept doing reloads every morning on our other channel, on the alternate channel. And it sucks that YouTube don't let you do community posts when they give you a strike because we couldn't let everybody know. So I just want to put this out there. If you guys aren't subscribed to our other channel, you missed 2 weeks of reloads. So I pinned the link to it, guys. Go catch up because we're going to be making references to some of the great shows we did in the past 2 weeks. We learned a lot of stuff, man. We talked about the Great Reset, what phase we're in, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, all kinds of stuff. And there's going to be inside jokes. All you guys who were over there with us, y'all know what we're talking about. Devout almost got that channel a strike. I mean, I just want to encourage everybody. I also made a playlist on this channel. If you look on the homepage, it's called The Secret Files. It has all of them except one. There's one show that you're not going to be able to watch because YouTube took that one down. I'm telling y'all, we had adventures the past 2 weeks, but I've missed all you guys who are over there with us. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for getting the word out. But we're back now. All right, YouTube. So, you know, up yours, YouTube. We're back.
We're back.
Devout, what's up, man?
What do they do, man? You having a good hump day?
I am. So far, so good, man. I'm back on the channel. I was so excited. I could barely sleep last night. I was like, we're going to be back on the main channel tomorrow. We'll be back at it. Crack-a-lackin'.
So happy.
Oh, man. But the other channel, we are, we're going to start uploading stuff every week to the other channel, too. You know, you guys aren't going to want to miss that. Anyway, getting back to it. But how's everybody doing, man? So good to be back on the big channel. I've missed seeing a lot of you guys in chat. I know our brothers and sisters miss seeing you guys in the chat. Tammy, back on top. Day one back. What's up, sis? Good to see you. Carrying the streak on. Susan Z, good morning. Rockadoodle Farm. Rockadoodle Doo. It's hump day. Fish sticks. What's going on, man? Missed you, brother. Missed you. Daggone right. We're cut loose from the news. That's for sure. Kim, good morning. Good morning.
Good Lord. Good morning.
Jerry, good morning. Box O in the house. Uh-oh, man. Back on the main channel. Back to work. Melissa Underwood, good morning. Good to see you. Ruth, Rocks and Feathers, good morning, sis. Good to see you. Davey, good morning. Julie F., good morning, sis. Amen to that. We miss all you guys too. I really mean that. Let's see. We got in the house this morning. Candle, good morning. William, good morning. Hillbilly, what's up, brother? Good morning, good morning. Hump Day. Ronnie, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning.
A black gene installed and therefore be superior to me, right? Oh, man. All you got to do is vote for him. So if he voted for himself, he's covered.
There you go.
Didn't vote for him, according to the president, you ain't black. His words, not mine. Southern Fry, what's going on, brother? Good morning, good morning. Grumpy in the house.
Morning.
Grumpy, man, I enjoyed that video where you guys are showing us how to cure bacon, because that's something I'm looking forward to. Our Sal, she has her piglets, most of them are going to be for meat this fall. So I appreciate you guys showing me how to cure my own bacon. I'm looking forward to it. Lisa, good morning, sis. Uh-oh. On that April Fool's Day. Well, we're keeping you in our prayers, sis. Hope everything turns out right. Sage, what's going on, brother? Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys caught the show on Sage's channel last night. Had a lot of great discussion, man. It was a good panel last night too, Sage. Let's see. Diane, good morning. I just want to say hey to all y'all, man. It's been a long time. Seems like we were over there so long on the channel. Like, it felt like we were always over there.
Yeah.
Kathy, good morning. Yard dog, what's going on? Something going on? I'm not getting anything either. What you mean? Something going on? Am I coming through? Miss Ghetto in the house. What's going on, sis? What's crack-a-lacking? Let's see. Unspecified V, good morning. Good morning. Gary, Bulldog Prepper, good morning. What's up, man? Been a while. Hey, Susanna, good morning. Put Club in the house. That's what's up. All right, guys, we'll get into it. Prepping Plumber, what's going on, man? Good to see you. PAEMT, good morning. All right, so I just kind of want to talk about the culture today. That's what we're all about over here. And the culture war is ramping up. And the culture war is basically, it drives all the politics we see everywhere anyway, right? It's even related to what's going on over in Ukraine right now with all the stuff they're doing and talking about. They're always bringing in the cultural stuff. You can't get away from it anymore. It's inundated, and it's part of the Great Reset. It's part of the globalist agenda. They're pushing all their stuff, man. We talked about it. What was it, Monday? We were talking about Leah Thomas.
Yeah.
Will Thomas, right? The ballsiest female swimmer that there is. We're going to be talking about a little bit about that today, touching on that. We're going to be talking about the Daily Wire crew and what they're doing with one of their sponsors that turned against them last year. You guys probably remember that. We'll be talking about Joe Rogan today. A lot of things. I just want to touch on some stuff, man, because there's a lot of examples of what we need to do, as far as pushing back, as fighting back in the culture war. But anyway, before we do that, though, I know there were some tornadoes touching down in Texas. There's a clip going around, man. There's a viral clip going around of a truck that got caught in a tornado. I just want to share it, man, because it's kind of amazing.
For a second there, you know who's panicking. Just for a second.
Right? No,
Yeah.
you know what I thought about that? I was like, that's when you see your faith as an atheist tested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the moments when you find out if you're really an atheist or not. Because if you're in the middle of a tornado and your car is turning over, you're like, oh God, please help me. I'm sorry. I believe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've rarely met a true atheist. Most atheists wind up admitting they're kind of agnostic, which is okay. I can respect someone like an agnostic. People say there's just no evidence that there's anything. I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe you should drive through a tornado and really test your faith as an atheist.
Yes. That's also a save test. Like, you know, during that, it's like, dude, I'm quit drinking. I'm not watching this no more.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a test of faith for anybody. Whatever you believe in that moment, you're calling out to somebody.
Yeah, right. If you're a Buddhist, you're like, well, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Oh, man.
That's
I
funny.
mean, if you're a Muslim, you'd probably go ahead and set off your suicide bomb. So, I don't know. Or
Curse
try to
out the
roll
door.
into an infidel at least.
Yes. Take someone out with you. Yes.
Oh, man. What about Joe and the whole new world order thing, man? I still can't get over him saying that the things he said. He talked about a liberal order that was established after World War II.
Yes.
And then he went on and said, we're about to enter a new world order. You
Yes.
know, we have to lead the way. Hey,
I have to admit, I heard that the Republicans like dominated it before 1900. There was like, you know, so I guess when World War II happened, it shifted. So maybe they're losing that shift. See, that's what I keep thinking is what's happening. America's not on decline. Okay. Democracy's on decline, not America. Like, that's the issue. So the conflict we're having is that the reshuffling of that. So
I hear you.
Yeah.
Going into the Great Reset too.
Oh, yeah, that is the thing. Yeah.
What's up, man? Good morning.
A lot of people are saying in the chat that they're not getting the video, but I looked on my phone, I'm getting it. So I think it's got to do with y'all's.
What video?
This video.
One I just showed. Okay.
No, our video.
Yeah, I see it on my phone. So.
Yeah, I did too. So.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
First day back. We got some bugs to work out. We'll get there. Let me see. You know what? Let me show him saying it again. The whole New World Order thing.
As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is the time when things are shifting. There's gonna be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. We've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway,
What did you say?
there's gonna be a new world order out there.
The aluminum. So anyway.
Snoopy Loop.
That's right.
So I mean, he said it. They're starting to say things.
Yes.
Like out loud, man. If you guys watched the show with Sage last night, he had a caller who called in who was making a lot of great points. But towards the end, I didn't get a chance to answer something he said. He was talking about Biden, and because we were talking about the media and how there's so much misinformation coming from both sides. Like it's coming hard to verify like stuff that we get, facts and all that stuff. But anyway, the guy said that he actually believes, Biden's not doing bad his job as it's been portrayed, and that Biden's actually doing some good things. Like I wanted to call him on it and say, what is he doing that's good?
Yes.
I just wanted to ask. I didn't get a chance to because it was coming towards the end. I mean, I
think he's doing worse than he's being portrayed.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get at. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think so. What's he done that's good? Like, I mean, I wasn't, trying to push back or anything, but I just wanted to know what he thought was not being shown. you know, because it's kind of hide. I think all their efforts are in hiding his decline, his cognitive decline. I don't think they have time to try and you know, push all the great things he's doing because he's not doing anything good. So, just my opinion, my humble opinion. So anyway,
Straight facts.
right?
Just saying.
Because I'm gonna show a clip of Ron DeSantis because we were talking about, you know, Will Thomas, the ballsiest swimmer there is. And the girl who won second place, or who they gave the second place medal to, she was actually the champion woman, right? She was the fastest woman. She should have got the first place gold medal. She's from Florida. Ron DeSantis, you know, he found this out, and this is what the governor of Florida is doing, man. This is a tremendous pushback. He's calling out the NCAA. I've told you guys before, I've been on the fence with him, with Ron DeSantis, because, you know, he's a Republican, man. You know, I mean, he's a part of the establishment, but he's been making such good moves. He's been doing the right things. He's putting his policy where his mouth is, you know, so to speak. But look at this beast of a man, dude, what he's doing.
And we're glad we did that. If you look at what the NCAA has done by allowing basically men to compete in women's athletics, in this case the swimming, you had the number one woman who finished was from Sarasota, Emin Wyant. She won the silver medal. She's been an absolute superstar her whole career. She trains. I mean, to compete at that level is very, very difficult, and you don't just roll out of bed and do it. That takes grit. That takes determination, and she's been an absolute superstar, and she had the fastest time of any woman in college athletics. Now, the NCAA is basically taking efforts to destroy women's athletics. They're trying to undermine the integrity of the competition, and they're crowning somebody else the woman's champion. And we think that's wrong. And so in Florida, I'm going to be later today, because this is a Floridian who I think deserves to be recognized. You know, we're going to be doing a proclamation saying that Emma is the best female swimmer in the 500-meter freestyle, because she earned that. And we need to stop allowing organizations like the NCAA to perpetuate frauds on the public. And that's exactly what they're doing. They are putting ideology ahead of opportunity for women athletes.
See, that's what's up, man. Pushing back. And he's right. I mean, when we come out and we say that, you know, there's only two genders, or we say that, you know, you're a man, you're biologically a man, I'm not misgendering, I'm correctly calling you what your gender is based on your anatomy. It's okay for us to do that. Just because Facebook, just because Twitter, just because YouTube, or anybody else, any corporation, any government says those things, we don't have to accept it. You know, we have a valid opinion also, and we are backed by the science. The biology is real. But oh, hold on. Time out. Hillbilly, 5 subs away. Come on, y'all. I know there's 5 of y'all watching this who may not be subbed to this brother. Come on, man. 5 away from 1,000. Let's get that brother up there, man. Somebody drop his link. That's what's up, man. Hope you get there today. Yeah, I'm sorry to all the guys having issues too. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what we can fix. Yeah.
I'm gonna hire a hacker and like, get in there and like just make our channel like smooth sailing. I don't know.
I would lower the quality of the video you're watching it. It could be on auto. I would lower it to like 480.
Yeah, that might fix it.
Mm.
And what about this though? That's a good point, B. Like, what if he identified as was it differently abled? Is that what they call handicapped people? I don't know. So what if he identified as that and he was like just blowing them away in the Special Olympics? Would that be okay? That's what I mean. Like, their ideology is teetering on eating itself. Yeah. Remember what was it, last week we showed the guy who identifies as black and he got injections in his skin to melanate it permanent. Looks like he's got a self tan all over his body. but he identifies as black, and people keep coming against him, and he says it hurts his feelings that his own people are coming against him. But there's a lot of people like that. They're starting to say, I identify as this. You're
In Korea, yeah.
telling me in society and the culture is we can be and identify as anything we want to be. We're supposed to celebrate that. Why are you coming against me? So eventually, I mean, I see this happening. Look how they're doing what they're doing with obesity, calling it fat studies, and identifying as fat and all this stuff. And it's just, man, it's getting to where you can just be anything. But anyway,
if he gets the bottom surgery, he can identify as disabled or whatever. Just saying. I would.
Jerry's got a point. I have a different view of the whole thing. I'm a huge fan because it makes all the woke goofballs have to point and say at the top of their lungs, this is normal.
Yes.
True. And it makes them look stupid, right, for saying it. Crazy. Except for those chromosome things. Right?
Yeah.
That's the thing about me. Like, that's like, we used to argument, the dude's got, stem and berries. But even if he did have bottom surgery, he would still be a man. He would still have an XY chromosome and, all of his DNA from the top tip of his hair all the way down to his toenails. So he'd still be a dude. He could still only pass on an X or a Y. Like,
Well, not at that point, I don't think.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean. I mean, like when his cells replicate.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right. Miss J, good morning. Good to see you. You're a lizard this year? I hear you.
This year. I like how that you can change it again.
That's what they do too.
Yeah.
What's that lady's name? She's always changing like what she is and changing her pronouns and stuff.
That could be 1,000 different
I don't
people.
know. One of the kitty raped Disney actors who grew up and
dude.
became
Which one? Which one?
I know there's a lot of them, isn't there? Like,
Yeah.
Even Britney Spears is one of them.
Yeah.
Poor
Which
lady.
one, man? Wow.
Speaking of kitty porn, Biden's new Supreme Court nominee, apparently, she's really soft on it, and she even defended her cases where she gave soft sentences on people who were found guilty of child pornography.
Serious child pornography offenders were identified based on the volume, based on the number of photographs that they received in the mail. And that made total sense before, when we didn't have the internet, when we didn't have distribution. But the way that the guideline is now structured, based on that set of circumstances, is leading to extreme disparities in the system because it's so easy for people to get volumes of this kind of material now.
Oh, hell no.
See, that's
I like
what
I think if you get one, you're over the limit.
Yeah.
You know what Yeah.
I mean, she's right. I'm sure there's tons of it out there. That doesn't make it okay. Like, doesn't mean like, oh, you just stumble across it and it's like a rabbit hole. You got to keep going. I'm like, what?
No, the way she made it sound like I only had one. It's not like I had 5 like this other guy. It's like, no, dude, you're equal. Same level. Well, like
stupid.
Only raped one kid. Come on, who hasn't done that? Accidentally raped a kid. Like, come on.
Yeah, you slip and fall, and you just fall right into one. I mean,
right, you're a pedophile. Yeah,
I mean, it is.
Come on now.
Ridiculous. So anyway, I don't know, and it don't really seem like they're afraid to push against her too.
Yes.
You've been watching the Senate hearings, watching them. I mean, a couple of people kind of went hard on her, but not as hard as they went on Brett Kavanaugh.
No one asked her that she denounced black supremacy. I know that.
Right.
Yes.
And no one asked her, about that party she was at 7th grade where she touched and raped this dude. No evidence, but
yes.
Evidence, and he's saying
have
any evidence against Brett Kavanaugh. So
yeah,
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a straight white male. Screw him.
Do you tuck? Repeat. Do you tuck? Okay, man. What do you?
Oh man. Oh, Jen Psaki's got COVID again, guys. Check this out.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. As you can see, things are changing and moving pretty rapidly around here today. Obviously, we've had some last-minute adjustments to the briefing, which is why I'm up here today. I know folks might have some questions after the statement that we just released from Jen.
Dude, what is with that guy? God,
So, man, Harry Potter's doing great, man.
he
In the
don't
White
have a
House
bottom.
now.
He don't have a bottom lip, man. Like he's just. What is? Oh, okay.
It makes you wonder, like, does she or like, or is that just their
Taking a
excuse?
break? Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like Pete Booty Butt Pig took
Yeah.
3 months off from his freaking job for paternity leave.
Yes.
Come on, man. Come on.
For the baby he didn't have. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Poor kid.
Poor kid.
Someone took Joy Bribes out not to lunch. It'll be self-defense, wouldn't it? The little ones can't defend themselves. Right?
I agree.
Hey, Dove. Good morning. Red color. Facial. Yeah, I know, right? It's exactly what they're saying. People's already saying it. They're already defending her and saying they're being racist by even asking her questions.
Wow. Wow.
That's what I mean. Like in this culture war, like you can't be an apologist. Like you have to go as hard as they go against us and not be afraid to do so. You know, but just like Ronnie D's doing, and also like what the Daily Wire crew's doing. You know, Ben Shapiro, Jeremy Boring, Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, Andrew Clavin, Candace Owens. But all right, so a year ago, you guys may know this. You know, they used to advertise Harry's razors. You know, I used to like Harry's razors before they did this crap. I used to have one. But anyway, Harry's razors. Michael Knowles said that men are men and women on his show. And this fake Twitter account, they had 2 followers on their account. They tweeted at the Daily Wire. Or I'm sorry, they tweeted at Harry's Razors and said, "How can you support this homophobic, transphobic, you know, company? How dare you?" Yeah. And Harry's Razors said, "Okay, you're right. We didn't know." So they contacted the Daily Wire and said, "We're going to have to cancel. You know, we're not going to advertise with you guys anymore." But also, they had reached the pretty much maxed out the amount of subscribers they could get from the Daily Wire. And so the Daily Wire crew was like, "Why? Why are you doing this?" And they told them, you know. So Daily Wire said, "Well, we're not going to continue to, you know, advertise for you, and we're going to let our subscribers know, the ones who have already subscribed to you, why you're doing this, you know, because you're against values that probably our subscribers don't believe in." All right. So, and they've been saying that for a year. They've been against Harry's Razors, but they created their own razor company. See, this is what we need to do, man. Instead of sending our money to these people who have these weird beliefs, who are all on board with totally transing our children and corrupting them and all these different things that they believe, tearing down the whole fabric of our society, we need to push back against them and stop giving them our dollars. But check out, this is part of the commercial that they did for their own stuff.
Do you remember when there were 2 genders and only 1.5 of them had to shave their mustaches? Oh, hi. I'm Jeremy Boring, CEO and God King of the Daily Wire. Harry's Razors used to advertise on our shows. They're a great product, and we were happy to do it. That's before some peon who works for me went and said that boys are boys and girls are girls, and that was just too much for Harry's. They condemned our views held by millions of Americans and virtually every human who's walked the planet until about 15 minutes ago, as inexcusable. And they dropped their ads from our network because of what they called values misalignment. You're damn right our values are misaligned. And it's not just Harry's either. Gillette razors used to be the best a man could get. Then they decided that men are too toxic. Unless you're the kind of man who teaches his daughter to shave her beard. If that makes sense to you, keep buying Gillette. But if you've had enough of the woke bullshit and you're tired of paying companies like Harry's and Gillette to hate you, then buy my new razor instead. Behold Jeremy's razors. Yes, they're real. Yes, they're fabulous.
That's what's up. And it goes on after that. What a commercial. What a commercial, man.
I like how Michael Knowles was trying to get a high five. He was trying to get a high five.
Yeah, right.
Disgusted with it.
Oh man, I mean they're doing it. They're pushing back. They're building, their own infrastructure and everything over at the Daily Wire. I mean, I'm subscribed to them. Their movies are awesome. Their shows are awesome. Their content is great. And I'm going to sign up for the razors too, man, just to support people who have our values. You know what I'm saying?
Diversity. Now think what we do. Say the thing. Yeah, right.
Exactly, right. So, I mean, he called out the competitors. He let people know what they believe in. He said, if you believe in that, go give them your money.
Yeah.
But if you don't believe in all this BS, buy our razors. He's right. And we should support people who support our values, have the same values. There's nothing wrong with that. This is America. This is the free market. We should be able to spend our money where we want to and not go and support people, who are
hate us.
Who hate us, hate everything America stands for,
Yeah.
and are doing everything they can to corrupt our children. Anyway, culture war, man. That's what's up. That's exactly what we're all doing here this morning. You guys who come here and hang out, support, we share information. We're doing great things. Culture war, marching on, right?
Yeah, man.
Exactly, man. All right, so anyway, this next clip is going to be a little cringe. It's been going around. I don't know where Joe Rogan's at. I don't know what exactly he's doing.
Yeah, it's like Kill Leo or whatever. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly. Maybe some of you guys in the chat know exactly what the event is. But this comic gets up and he's kind of roasting Joe. We all know the recent controversy about what Joe Rogan did. And part of it's Joe's fault because he apologized. They took what he said out of context, tried to blow it up into this big thing, and he apologized for it. You never apologize. We don't owe them an apology for having an opinion, or for using free speech. Anyway, so it's a little cringe. Just fair warning.
But the world is changing. Shit. Joe Rogan saying nigga and shit.
It's been years.
Nah, nigga, that wasn't years. That was days.
Let it go.
He said every nigga in Philly look like a monkey.
A lot of days. But years.
Listen, nigga. Hey, Joe. Let me tell you something, nigga. You lucky I got family in Philadelphia because they was coming here to fuck you up, man. I said, listen, I held all niggas back on behalf of Joe. Y'all give me a round of applause, nigga.
Thank you, and please tell all your friends.
I told all niggas, I said, hey, Joe, my nigga. I know he got Dave Chappelle and shit, but Dave Chappelle ain't in the motherfucking streets, nigga. His wife Asian and shit, nigga.
Oh my God.
Dave Chappelle ain't no gangster like me, nigga. I
appreciate
Dave.
that.
I know, white boy. You better appreciate it. I'm appreciating. Look, we got to talk because we got to work something out for that, nigga. You got the nigga approval from the realest nigga ever, nigga.
We talked about that today.
We got that. We go through all that, baby.
All right, listen, this is going to be on Patreon on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Joe Rogan is about to give niggas reparations.
Oh, my. Freddie, get back over here.
And you just don't know it.
Freddie, you did much more than your minute. How about a hand for Freddie Gibbs, everybody? Absolutely shredding.
Yeah, so.
The Dave Chappelle Asian thing was kind of funny. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
that was kind of funny.
Dave. But I mean, that wasn't really funny. I don't know if you can't tell if he was playing.
No, he wasn't playing.
You know what I mean?
He was trying to get hard points.
But he said it himself so many times.
Yes.
It kind of devalued anything he was saying, any kind of outrage or anything. Like, you're saying it right now, man, and you're calling the dude the N-word.
Yeah.
You're perpetrating the whole thing.
That's cultural appropriation.
Right. Joe doesn't need to ask your permission to say anything he wants to. No one does.
Yeah.
We have the right to say whatever we want to say. It's just like we've always said, free speech has consequences. You know what I mean? But anyway.
Who's the second white guy? Like, he doesn't belong up there, I feel like.
I know. I was that what's his guy's name? Jeremy. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about like the look it up guy?
Yeah, is it Jeremy? What's his name?
I don't know. I think so.
So I haven't really been able to follow Joe like I used to when he was on
Right.
YouTube. So I don't have
Freaking
Spotify. I don't really. Huh?
It's free. You can watch it, but I mean, listen to it. I mean, but he took down all the good ones, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know, sis. That's what I was just saying. Like, I don't know what that was.
Tony. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I come across that clip yesterday evening. I was finishing putting stuff together after I was on with Sage, and I found that clip, and it kind of fit in with what we're talking about. The whole thing about culture and victimhood, you know, and fake outrage and being outraged about everything, you know, and apologizing to these people. We don't have to do that. You don't have to apologize. So anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, okay. So Steven Crowder. I don't know if you guys watch Louder with Crowder in the morning. That's one of the morning shows I like to catch. Comes on at 10:15. Actually, I clip a lot of his stuff sometimes, but I don't know if you guys saw what he did. He infiltrated the fat studies movement that's going on in our universities. You even get a PhD in fat studies.
Yes.
Like if you'd have told me that 10 years ago that there was a degree in fat studies, I would think it would be some kind of nutritionist thing to where you know people get healed from obesity because it is a disease. It really is. You know, sometimes folks need help. And but it's not. It's the opposite. You know, and so anyway, he infiltrated it. He dressed up like a fat lady. And he wrote a paper, fat studies paper, and he submitted it to this conference. And he actually got peer reviewed by professors in universities who have PhDs in fat studies. And they asked him if he would read their research and give a peer review. All fake. Like everything he's doing is totally fake, and these people just jump right on board with it. It goes to show to me how fake their entire program is. That anyone can just infiltrate it and just say all the glow words, all the BS, and they accept you. You know, it's ridiculous. Like any of us, we could probably make millions of dollars if you know how to write papers and stuff. I used to work for a company doing research and writing 20-page papers for them. And I've thought about doing the exact same thing that Steven did. Infiltrating and making money. All you gotta do is use their buzzwords and reinforce their lunacy. And dogs are, oh man, you're brilliant. Gosh, here's an honorary PhD. You want $1 million grant to write another paper? Sure.
Yeah, might as well.
Like make some millions and then say, you know what, guys? Like pull off the mask. I don't believe any of this. I'm totally against your whole thing, but see how easy it was for me to make believe. Your whole ideology is make believe. That'd be great. It'd be world news. They'd probably put me in jail.
For a hate crime. Yes.
The culture war, man. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If you guys type in Crowder bits, you should watch. It's like 17 minutes long. It shows him like actually on the Zoom call, and you could tell, like they show him putting on the makeup and the suit and everything. And but it's revealing to me. There's another guy who does the same thing, that like his whole website is about doing this, going into these woke institutions, pretending to write these papers, and how he shows how easy it is to infiltrate their entire academia. We can't to people anymore. Everything is turning ass backwards. That's why we going off grid and homeschool. I'm over it. Amen, brother. Amen to that. Funding public schools. My older kids all went to a charter school, and actually Bible was one of their classes, but with the little one, in a couple of years, it'll be time for her to start school. I think we're going to homeschool her too. We're looking into it. Definitely don't want her to go to public school. Parents, man, got to make these decisions. Anyway, guys, that's what we have today. Looks like we're about out of time. It's so good to be back on the main channel. We're going to be pumping out the content. We tried to keep it light today and not go into too many deep topics, but we have something coming up. I was telling you guys about it last week. I think it was. Me and Devout are working on something. It's going to be kind of a deep thing. It's going to kind of touch on a lot of different areas. It's going to get a little deep, a little conspiratorial, but kind of about why there is such a increase in paranormal activity and UFO sightings and all these different things. We just want to touch on it. We're just going to throw some things out there, just get some opinions. So we look forward to that show. Hoping we can get it together by Friday. Going through the material and sourcing a lot of this stuff is taking longer than I thought it would, but it might be next week. Anyway, hope you guys have a great hump day. Look forward to seeing you guys here in the morning. Hope you guys have a great day. Get out there and fight the culture, man. Let's be like these culture warriors. Let's take heart that we're not alone in this fight. There's culture warriors still in the government. They're still fighting, man. You got the Freedom Caucus, who are holding the Congress accountable and making them come and vote and do their jobs and be heard. People like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massey and a few others in there. I'm still black-pilled. I still think it's a lost cause, but we're still going to fight because that's what we do. That's part of our culture. We don't give up. We keep fighting. Again, give me liberty or give me death.
Yeah.
All right. Devout. Closing word.
Love y'all. Good hump day.
All right, man. God bless. We'll see y'all out there, man. Let's go fight the culture. Be prepared.
Okay. Who's next?